You're off the hook.
We're good.
Are you working? It's good. Oh.
And Jeff's calling in, so we're good.
Okay, I'm going to call this special city council,
We're on? Yeah. Okay.
the special council meeting to order September 11th, 2020 at 12:04 p.m. And can I get a roll call, please?
Mayor Copeland is absent. Tom Baylor is absent. Kathy Sherman?
Here.
Jeff Guard? Absent. Melina Meyer?
Here.
Ann Schaefer is absent. David Allison?
Here.
David Gleason?
I'm here.
Is that Jeff Guard?
That is.
Thank you. That's a quorum of council.
Okay, thank you. And the next is approval of agenda. I move to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, good. Second. Do we need to do a roll call for?
You can say with no objection, it can be
Is
approved.
there any objection to approval of the agenda? All right, hearing none, the agenda is approved. Next is disclosures of conflicts of interest and ex parte communications. I have one to disclose. Is there any others before I go? Okay, so item number 3, Cordova Construction. I have 2 family members that are part owners in that business along with others. It sounds like I can recuse myself with a vote and we'll still have a quorum. We weren't going to before, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that and not vote on item number 3. Any comments or questions from council? All right, hearing none, we'll move on to communications by and petitions from visitors. Audience comments regarding the agenda items. That number is 253-6202. If there's anybody listening on YouTube that wants to call in, that's the number there. All right, doesn't sound like we have any audience comments, and so we'll move on to new business. Number 2, the direct city manager to negotiate with
Daniga?
Daniga Services for the Bidarki floor removal and replacement.
So moved.
Moved. Do I have a second?
Second, Sherman.
All right. Gleason, do you want to speak to your motion?
No, I'm in favor of it.
All right. Kathy, do you want to speak to your second?
I'm in favor of it too. I read through the proposal.
Okay. And then moving back down my list, Jeff Guard, do you have?
No comments this time.
Okay. David Allison?
Yeah, the only thing I'd say is that I just want to make sure on both of these projects that we've got somebody from the city that's inspecting or, monitoring what's going on and what they're doing, and make sure that their time is devoted to this CARES thing as well. Just want to make sure that we're making sure that what's bid on is being done.
Okay, and I should have mentioned earlier who we have in the room. Sam is here to answer some questions if you had on the city manager. Tina is here doing the phones. Susan, Harmony, Ken, and Laith. So we do have people from Public Works and Planning if you guys have any questions for them. And the answer to someone from the city overlooking Sam said yes, they will be. All right, and then I don't have any additional comments on this either. I think it would be good to get some new floors in Bidarki that are easier to clean and work better for that facility. So if there's no other comments, hearing none, we'll do a roll call vote.
So on item 2, Tom Baylor is absent. Kathy Sherman,
Yes.
Jeff Guard,
Yes.
Melina Meyer,
Yes?
Ann Schaefer is absent. David Allison,
Yes.
and David Gleason.
Yes.
Motion carries 5-0.
Okay, and so for item number 3, I'll stay out of the discussion and the voting for this item. It's to direct the manager to negotiate with Cordova Construction LLC for water and sewer installation at the multipurpose field.
So moved.
Second, Sherman.
Gleason, would you like to speak to your motion?
No, I read it. I would say it'd be nice if, on the COVID projects, if maybe Sam could send us an email on progress. Yeah, that's all.
And for those on the phone, she was shaking her head yes. Sherman?
No other comments. Thank you.
Jeff Guard?
No comments, I'm in favor.
David Allison?
Yeah, just same comment as before. Make sure we get somebody watching over them.
Okay, any other comments and discussion? Hearing none, we'll go to the roll call vote.
So on item 3, Ann Schaefer is absent. Kathy Sherman,
Yes.
Tom Baylor is absent. Melina Meyer is conflicted. David Allison,
Yes.
Jeff Guard,
Yes.
David Gleason,
Yes.
and motion carries 4-0.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is audience participation. It doesn't look like we've had any more calls come in or any calls at all. So we'll move to council comments, and if somebody from the public calls in during that time, then I'll just revert back to it. And so I'll start with David Allison. Any council comments from David Allison?
What's that? I was indisposed.
We're on to council comments.
Oh, I don't have any comments. Thank you. Enjoy the weekend.
All right, thanks. Kathy Sherman?
I don't have any others. I'll echo enjoy the weekend. Thank you.
David Gleason?
No comment. Have a good weekend.
Jeff Guard?
No comment other than it's gorgeous sitting above Windy Bay to sail on the hill. Everybody have a good weekend. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you for calling in.
All right. Thank you for calling in, Jeff. We needed that 4th vote for that one. And then, yeah, everyone enjoy the weather. It's a little cold, but put a jacket on and get some sunshine. It's a nice day.
Move to adjourn.
Second, no objection to adjournment?
Thanks, everyone.
All right.
You deal with it.
That was good.
Yay. Sounds like a personal problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a piece of cake.
Well, I mean.
What flavor cake, though?
You know what? I like that chocolate coconut
Yeah.
frosting.
Yeah. Yeah. I am such a wretched baker. Like, I can cook anything. If